Anthony Lynn, Chargers head coach, joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. What was it like being hooked up with Phillip Rivers for a season? What'd you learn about Phillip that you might not have already known, Coach?
You know, a lot of it, when you play against San Diego, you know, you go through their personnel and you talk about the player's psyche and their skill set, and you look for any advantage or disadvantage, you know, when you're the opponent. But so I knew a lot about Phillip because we played San Diego a lot. But being here with him, you know, it's just it's everything I've heard. You know, he's a coach on the field, and this guy studies film no different than I do, and we share philosophies, ideals, and that's great to have in your quarterback because you know that when he's on the field, you know he can help people around him, and that's a real good feeling. But you know, he has a lot of passion to him. And I've seen the other side of that passion. And
I was about to ask you, what's it like when you know he thinks that he's got a convertible 4th and short, and you send the punt team out, Coach? What's like that? What's that like?
You know, we had a couple of blow-ups last year. You know, you know, and I'm like, you know, don't let the competitive side of you get the best of you. But you know, I want to take some chances on you know 4th down. But a lot of times it's depending on the situation. But he just has so much confidence in himself and the people around him that, you know, he just believes that it was a 4th and 7. We actually had an argument on a 4th and 7 one time.
Where on the field? I mean, not normally, not that would matter, but I'm just wondering, just what the particulars of that.
You know, we were about at midfield, but you know, he was like, you know, we can get this, and you love that about him, though. You love that, and you don't want to take it away because that's just a part of his fabric, and that's what makes him special. You know, and but it's something else.
We've had Ingram on this show, and he wanted to talk about nothing except hunting quarterbacks. I mean, that's it. I mean, and you got Bosa on top of it as well. How does that group rank for people that you have seen on the other side of the ball in your coaching and playing career?
You know, they're right there at the top. I've seen a lot of dynamic rushers, and Mathis and Freeney, you know, in their heyday, and even in our division right now. You know, you've got Von Miller on one side, and you got this new rookie coming in, Chubb, who I really like, and then you've got the other kid that was there with them last year that was hurt. I forget his name right now. But
Shane Ray.
Shane Ray, yeah, I watched him in Missouri. I mean, he can go. And you got Kansas City, you got Ford, and you've got Houston, and in Oakland you've got Mack, you know, you've got Irvin. So you have these edge rushers everywhere, and we're not the only ones. But I like the two that I have, and their work ethic, their mentality. Yes, they want to get after that quarterback. But what I like about them is that they're unselfish too. You know, they root for each other. They do things to free the other guy up to go get the sack, and they're starting to play more run defense. You know, you're asking pass rushers to get down to 6 techniques and 5 techniques and defend the run, and they will do that because they're not selfish. Now, some teams you get guys, they just want to go sack the quarterback and they don't care about defending the run. Well, our guys know that's something that we have to be better at this year. You know, we didn't fare too well in that area last year, and sometimes that's common with the pass rush team. It's hard to stop the run when you're trying to hit the quarterback. And so we have to just find that balance. But our guys, they will do that.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.